CJ Husk here from Shellfish Spotlight, and we've got some onset oysters here, Peter Point, and we're gonna do a little bit of shucking. Most oysters have a cup and a flat side. So flat side up, what you wanna do is you wanna go for the back, and the back is noted by a little knob back here. You drop your knife right in that little gap. An oyster knife is different than other knives because it's designed like a lever, not like a knife. It doesn't cut, it pries. So now we're gonna pry it apart like this. How's that look, oh man? Good? You can get closer on that? Let's get in there. Yeah, boy. See that? You gotta get that lever action. So we got the lever action, we got safety in the back here. And what we're gonna do is pry the shell all the way apart. We're gonna pick it up in our towel. We're gonna work the front edge of the knife, the top closest to us edge. Bring it towards you, cutting the top part of the shell off. What you do is take the knife, straight up and down. You're trying to cut this thing away from the bottom. What I do is I put it right next to it and shave it to the side. You can give it a little wiggle and clear out any dirt if you'd like, but that's pretty clean right there. With these simple steps, you too can open an oyster. Oysters will be easy. Opening oysters will be easy if you just follow these simple steps. All you gotta do is pry, cut, and eat. Shuck it, suck it, eat it raw. You don't like that one?
No, that's good.
Hey guys, it's Wednesday! It means it's ship show day. And I've been trying to get my Bagak video, but for some reason, can anyone tell me how to put the camera sideways? I can't figure it out. Every time I do it, it doesn't work, and the last thing I need is Klekowski barking up my clacker about, oh, you got your camera the wrong way, turn your phone sideways. I can't figure this crap out. Anyway, see you at the ship show, and I guess it's Bagak!
Ship Show.
Hey now, shipheads! My buddies Doodles and the Rooster want to thank you for your support. And you're just a bunch of mother cluckers, and we love you. Do me a favor and try Doodles Dong butter. You won't regret it. Back!
Oh God, would you look at that.
Gates.
Gilbert. Let's get
Where's
this
my
on.
head?
Oh boy, hold on. There we go. All right.
Wait for the twang. Wait for
Don't
the
tell me there's no audio.
Oh, that's the best part.
Check. And we don't have any freaking audio.
We don't?
No.
We're good. There's plenty of audio. Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right. Well, it's not showing. It is not showing. So.
Well, we hear you.
Okay. All right. Well.
I
Good
wish
to go.
I wish we could hear you.
Oh yeah. I had some audio, but it said it wasn't a go in my soundboard.
That twang.
They can hear us. They can hear us. The audio levels just don't seem to want to show up in the in my software, which is a little discerning. But whatever's clever, Trevor.
What's
What's going on?
Chipheads.
Doodles needs to move his mic closer. Scooch up, Doodles, they say.
Can you see how close the mic is to my face?
Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Doodles in the house with the mic and some shoes.
Here, I'm going to talk like this.
Hey there.
Apparently, this is the only way people can hear me.
Hey there, folks. It's the Doodles. John. Oh, I like John's hat. How are you guys? Pauletta, he's coming in hot already. Secretly praying the Vegas sound is still there.
Oh.
Oh.
Like that strange.
Yes. Okay, Paul.
Creepy music.
We solved that problem. Let's just wait and see. Oh, see, look. How about that, Paul?
The mother hen just said we have fine audio.
All right, good.
Thank you, lady.
Thank you. It irks me that oh boy.
Oh boy.
It irks me that we're not seeing the video or audio levels, but hey, just the fact that y'all are here and you have chosen to watch this instead of a debate.
A mass debate.
Yeah, and you chose this instead of a mass debate is
It's awesome.
Is awesome for me. I just love it. Love it. Love it. So in the intro, we had a bit of a snafu. I had to add something at the last second, and it showed us for a split second, so I had to restart it. So, oh, look at that. Nancy's going to be in Vegas tomorrow.
Oh, jealous. And thank you for visiting New York Sportsbook for me. I appreciate it very much. You and Daniel. Thank you.
Right on. Right on. So we've got a night planned. We definitely have a night full of chicanery planned.
You're going to be slapping gums.
Yes. Yeah. So Rachel Loves Disney says, I wish they would speak louder. I think it's fine.
I cannot speak much louder than this.
Yes. So, okay, let's just get to it because Rachel's here for one reason.
Oh, that's not true. She's here because she loves us.
That's not what I meant. But she is excited, and I don't want to disappoint.
Of course. Yeah, I get it.
So
I get it.
Let's just get to it, okay? We received some mail from Rachel Suzug. I know I pronounced that wrong.
AKA Rachel Loves Disney.
Can you see that?
Would you look at it?
Just look at it. Please look at it. Just look at it.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
It's beautiful.
Would you look at this?
It's beautiful. That's one. And then she did this nice one here.
Oh, baby. That's
a rooster now.
excellent.
Excellente.
Does it says bagok.
Yes,
it
does.
Yes. With extra A's.
There is the appropriate amount of A's, and
like
we appreciate that.
That's an extended, beautiful bagok.
Yeah, I know, Rachel. I didn't mean it like that, but yes, we know you love everyone, and we love you. And you know what? Thank you for this. When I got it in the mail, I was worried because it was raining that day, and our mailbox leaks.
Oh.
So I was afraid it might have messed some things up, but it didn't. It didn't. And then she sent us, I think, 2 stickers, but...
you got a little baby Yoda going on?
With Mando.
Oh, Mando?
Yep, the Mandalorian.
Nice.
And there was another sticker too, but it fell down between the seat of Kelly's car when I was trying to show Stella.
Well, dang nabbit, you got to get that.
Rachel, that is some impressive artwork.
That is
you nailed the Ship Show logo.
And that
for heaven's sake.
I can tell you that is going up in Ship Show Studio.
Yes, for sure. It's going on the wall, and we'll make sure to send you a picture. But, you know, it's so nice that you thought of us and did that.
Yeah,
and
thank you, Rachel.
Goodness
nice job.
gracious.
Nice drawings.
Goodness gracious. Thank you. Keep them coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love getting mail like that. It makes us feel good knowing that whatever it is that we're doing here is appreciated. Got another super chat.
That's much better. I do like that one better.
It's from Heather.
Who's Heather?
You know,
is she new?
She's kind of new.
She is?
Heather. There we go. Heather Sabuya is in the house, and she sent us a super chat. She said, glad to be back in the house. Love you guys. Well, you know what? This is for you.
We're glad to have you. Thank you for being back.
This is for you and for Sir Paul Atta.
Would you look at that?
Look at it.
Just look at it.
Look at it. Thank you.
Thank you. Very much appreciated.
Leanne says, awesome intro. Thanks. Little B-roll segment of some oysters and caviar.
Daniel,
fromage.
no rush, man. Whenever you guys got you've got it's also a trip for you guys to enjoy. No rush, man. Whenever you get around to it, I appreciate it.
So, we weren't expecting a super large crowd this evening with the big mass debate session going on on the network television.
A big session.
Yeah. But
there's going to be a lot of masturbating today.
Yeah. So
that's all right.
Anyway, Rachel,
it's
again,
not my jam.
Thank you for the drawings. Super appreciate it. We're definitely going to frame these puppies and put them up here by the wall. Maybe up above the luggage mat that you can't see. Over
we
here.
need to move. No, they deserve a better spot than anywhere close to the luggage mat.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out, Rachel. Yeah. Worry not.
Yes.
So, so big things planned tonight. Now, as per usual, things got a little bit dicey.
Showy.
Yes. At the last moment, I rendered out a video, right? A specific video. And for whatever reason, when I did that Oyster super chat thing that you guys saw, I had to do it in a different type of file. And when I rendered out this video that I was doing that I think you guys are going to love, I accidentally rendered it out the wrong way and realized it about 5 minutes before the show started, and I re-rendered it the right way, but it still glitched out on me a little bit.
Can you give us the technical number specs of frame rates and all of that?
Well, yes. It was filmed, I believe, in a variable frame rate since it was filmed on an iPhone, right? But it was rendered at 60 frames per second. Not sure what happened, but rest assured it'll get fixed. But it still will not affect you being able to see the video in its entirety, kind of. So we'll get to that because there's no better way. Can I just say it? Because I'm so excited what this video is.
What?
What is the video that I rendered out?
Big October?
No.
Because you only have 2 videos for Big
What's
October?
the video for tonight that I'm really excited about?
Well, it has to do with a delicacy that is considered an aphrodisiac. I just got to say.
No. What is it's something they haven't seen in a long time.
Is it possibly Deacon Doodles?
Close. Let's see if anybody can guess. Sounds like me dating. I rendered him, but I did it wrong, so re-rendered him, and then
stop rendering me, damn it!
Normally, I wouldn't turn down a good rendering, but as is the case this evening, Kevin Brubaker says Doodles' butt.
Well, Paul Atta called it right there. And yeah, we're doing a little Cooking with Doodles segment. It's more preparing Doodles.
Jamie's like easy on the
cooking going on.
Techie stuff. That's right. He said it. Cooking with Doodles. It's been a while since I first saw you.
I knew that was
cooking
coming.
In your kitchen, yeah. It's been a while. But I can still remember the dong butter, how it tastes.
Ooh, well, nicely done.
Oh, woo! Heaven's sakes, live. But anyway, yes.
Are your subcockles ready for some Cooking with Doodles?
I don't know. Yes, my subcockles are ready. Are your subcockles?
Oh, yeah.
Ready? Okay. So, oh boy.
They've been raring all day.
We got another super chat. And quite frankly, it's 100%.
Next is the breakaway out of New York to Bermuda. And that is where we're teamed up with the Ship Show. That is going to be...
Once again, the
all
kids on the
kinds
Ship
of fun.
Show, the kids from Fantasy Travel, it's going to be off the chisel.
That's right. It was off the chisel. Thank you, Najuma, for the super chat. We love it. We appreciate you supporting the channel.
Thank you, Najuma.
Much love. Much love.
Much
from the Ship Show.
Trevor Bagakra says you have the voice of an angel.
An angel who smoked cigarettes and drank whiskey and did all kinds of bad things.
I love those kind of angels.
Oh, shoot. Sharon at Sea says off the chisel. Should we just get to the hellos real quick?
Just get to it.
All right, let's get to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Yep.
Just say hi to the friends. Don't blow it.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Real quick.
Roll
Amy
call.
Franzak. Anthony Simone is in the house. Arnold Kump. Brian Francisconi. Carla McClendon. Chris Goo. Christopher Brown. China Pearl. Glad to have you.
Said he's got some pumpkin scents coming your way.
Uh-oh.
Christopher D. Town Brown, my Lion's brother. Hello to you.
He did say that? I missed it.
He did, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I missed that one. But I'm looking forward to it. I'll tell you that right now. Crazy Cat Traveler. Q's Cruisers in the house. Daniel Fields, Decker. Otherwise known as D. Decker, and quite frankly, it should be D. Decker.
And Mrs. DJ Decker.
Yeah. Just saying, Decker, D. Decker. We're going to go with D.
Dope Decker.
Dean and Delora is in the house. I don't know if I said Daniel Fields, but I'll say it again if I didn't already.
Yeah, Dean said he wasn't, he's not really an oysters person, but he likes clams. Bearded clams.
It's funny because when I put the thumbnail out today, Paul Atta wanted to know if the oysters we were eating tonight were coming from Emma's Cafe.
Mm.
And he said, well, I don't understand why you didn't get the clams. But anyway, my response was priceless. Yeah. We'll just leave it at that. Jason Stepien in the house. Flamingo Pam, one of the excellent moderators on the Ship Show. Let's say a big round of hellos to Flamingo Pam. Booyah! Thank you for all that you do. Heather.
Sorry, I had a premature. Booyah!
You had a premature sabulation.
Yeah, that's right. I know it.
Jason Stepien, Jody Knapp, Joey Fields. I think that's a new name. Maybe. I don't know. Johnny B from Bella Travel and Adventures.
Hey, no, Johnny B.
Hey, Joey. Whoa. Sorry. Kevin Brubaker. I'm sure Joey Fields is like wanting to kick me in the face for doing that.
Whoa.
Kevin Brubaker.
That'd be a good sound effect.
Kevin Counts.
Joey, you keep coming back each week. We're gonna have a whoa.
Yeah, we are. Kevin Counts is here. Kim Velosin, Leanne.
We're missing like 4 Kevins, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
Franciscone is in the house. Welcome. I'm sure Brian's here too. Welcome. Liz Breen. The mother hen in the house. Oh, God. We've got a yellow thing. I hate when that yellow thing comes up.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. If we're frozen, I'm going to cry.
There's too much data going out, I think.
Oh, boy. I'm going to go back. Okay, I think we're good. I think we just froze for a second. Michael. Oh, we're frozen again. Here we go. Because it's showing it here. We're like cutting in and out. Hopefully things change.
Not cool, dude. I mean, I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying not cool, dude.
Didn't change anything here, so hopefully it gets back together over here. Okay. So, where was I? Michael Anto Giovanni. Fromage. Welcome, sir. Najuma Brown. Nautical Nurse Nancy. Papa Mozo is in the house.
I dressed up for this.
She did. Well, Papa Mozo got dressed up for this, too, or dressed down.
Hope you're doing well, my friend, my dad, my papa.
Paulatta's in the house. A PJ Zipatelli.
Did you have a question for Pauletta?
Yes. I want to know what barking up my clacker means. I don't know what it means, but it's another phrase that's going to somehow get worked into my vernacular.
And that was in his opening.
In his opener. Yeah. He's like, I can't have the rooster barking up my clackles. I got to find out what that means, but wait to comment until I get done saying hi to everybody, or I won't see the comment. PJ Zipatelli, Rachel loves Disney, Riding with Larry. See the World with Chris, Sharon at Sea Travel. Let's see. Laura Guyot is here. Kevin Brubaker, Johnny B from Bella Travel and Adventures.
We
now,
got Johnny B.
okay, I feel like I missed him.
Yeah.
Okay, Shauna Snow's here.
Our Michigan friends, Shauna Snow.
See the world with Chris. Sharon at Sea Travel. Sherry Shilquinto.
Giaquinto.
Shauna Snow. Spacker's Crazy Adventures is here. TCU Paputo.
I love when you say that.
TCU Papito is in the house. Tess Almond. Fromage. The Ship Show's here. Welcome. That's probably why the stream's having issues. The Traveling Gilberts, Tiffany Longino, Trevor Bagakler, and Traveling the World with Friends, otherwise known as Tom
TWF.
Beetle Bailey. All right, let's get back. Let's see if we had any issues. Hopefully it stops with all this nonsense. So, you like that, don't you?
I just wish I could drum, dude. That's a
Yeah.
talent I always wish.
Kevin
I
Brubaker
would've
says it's
invested
already
time and
bedtime for
energy
him.
into.
Well, any instruments? Did you play any instruments back in the day?
No, I just always kind of doinked around on the guitar.
You played
That's
the
it.
bong?
I did. Big time.
Clacker, your...
Clacker is your ass. So
barking up my
barking up
my hiney.
My hiney, okay.
That was Pauletta. We thought it was John Heald. Says Sharon at Sea Travel. That was a good video. And I spoke to Paul about maybe making the weekly videos a surprise just for the intro, so that you see it when you watch the intro.
Do you know who you missed?
No. Well, I didn't see her name in there. Nancy Fields? Well, heaven's sakes alive.
The Queen of
Nancy,
Slots.
If you don't show up in the thing, I can't read the name. For whatever reason, it just doesn't always show all the people. But
And
what
I
else?
said slots. SLOTS.
Playing with the Queen of Slots. You know she is really hot. She's gonna go to New York, and get some money for York. Doodles, 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 doodles. Yes. Sorry we missed you, Nancy. Carla McClendon's here too. But anywho.
Yeah, Carla McClendon's apparently a master shucker because she said she could shuck 3 oysters in the time that dude did 1.
How much oysters could a Doodles shuck if a Doodles shuck could shuck Doodles?
So
Oysters.
if I really get in a rhythm, I could get going, but I can't tell you. It's been probably about 3 years since today that I've probably shucked oysters.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. And when you see those guys out on the East Coast or any kind of oyster bar or restaurant going at it, man, dude.
Oh my
they're
gosh.
masters.
I ate at what's the place? Acme Oysters in Louisiana, in New Orleans, and the shuckers were there right in front of you, and you were just like, I'll take another dozen. They were like, bloop, 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 bloop.
Yeah.
Like in less than 2 minutes, you had a dozen oysters. Just wham.
They each got like 3 fingers on their left hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're so good, and I'll bet they're like so strong too. Traveling with Friends is Tom Beetle, one and the same. Let's see. Did we miss anything? Okay.
Sure is.
So we got a lot to cover, and I think you guys, if you've ever watched the show, you might.
Shauna said she
Or
had
the
oysters for the
vlogs.
first. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but it's important, especially for an oyster show. That Shauna said in Vegas she had oysters for the first time ever and loved them.
Oh, see, Kelly had one and said it was okay, but she wouldn't eat another one.
It's all about the base is the oyster and the accoutrements.
Yeah, the accoutrements are definitely key.
Like if you put some almond,
If you put some almond on your oyster,
and maybe some fromage, and if they're baked or grilled.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
By
saying?
the way, I do love me some. I do love me some plain raw oysters, but
Yes.
I can tell you, broiled oysters in New Orleans are the
Or
jam.
like a oyster po' boy, the fried oysters.
Yeah,
that's pretty
those
good.
are okay.
Rockefeller. Lisa
Oh, yeah.
loves those. She won't touch the raw oysters, but she likes the Rockefellers.
Riding with Larry says, I thought a clacker was a broken clucker. I like it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've
Speaking
watched
of
someone
the mother
shucking
cluckers. I loved seeing our good friend Gilbert Godfrey at the beginning of the show again.
Yeah, I know.
love that.
It's awesome that he was able to reach out and do that for us.
Yeah.
So, the Traveling Gilbert says the shuckers at Acme are awesome. Tony Jackson's in the house.
Tony!
I shucked so many when I worked at the fish place, says Trevor Begockler. All right. How many blue oysters can Doodles shuck?
Or speaking of the Blue Oyster Bar.
Yes. From Police Academy? Yeah. Oyster shooters in Seattle still yuck, but Doodles is right. Everything tastes better with some almond on it. Hey, listen, Tess, those oyster shooters at that fish market where they throw the fish are the jam.
See, I don't know. It's different when it's on a shot glass and stuff. I need the shell. I need the ocean juice. The ocean love juice that's all up in there.
Yes. Speaking of love juice, why don't we just get to this Cooking with Doodles video? What do you think? Can I just say something, though, really quickly?
Sure.
Here's the problem, guys. I need you to bear with us there's going to be 10 seconds of black screen because the intro, for whatever reason.
Well, you're going to play the intro.
Yeah.
But in between the intro and
in between
me.
the intro and the actual video, there's going to be about 10 seconds of music with no video. It just didn't render for whatever reason.
So I have 10 seconds to smoke.
Yes.
Okay.
But we're really excited to show you this video. Doodles put it together. It's been a while since we've had a Cooking with Doodles video. So without further ado, let's just get to it because we're going to start smashing some food here, okay? Here we go.
Cooking with Doodles, yeah! Cooking with Doodles, yeah!
Hey now, shipheads, welcome to Cooking with Doodles. I am your chef, Doodles McShipShow, and we are preparing some raw oysters today, baby. Let me clarify, we're not really cooking with Doodles today, but we are preparing, as we are eating these mother cluckers raw as they should be eaten. So now, the oysters we are gonna throw down our gullets today were in the water yesterday. Next day shipped from Massachusetts, $100 for 50. Now, the two most common types of oysters come from in America are the East or West Coast. Of course, there's some really great ones that come out of the Gulf as well, but just most commonly in a restaurant, you're gonna find East Coast, particularly Northeast Coast, up even into Canada, Nova Scotia and whatnot, or the West Coast oysters. There's differences depending on where they come from in the country. The East Coast oysters are generally more salty, slightly bigger, and a little chewier than West Coast oysters. And West Coast oysters are a little smaller and tend to have kind of like a cucumber or melon type flavor. I tend to just enjoy the East Coast oysters a little bit more. It's just my personal preference. If you haven't tried raw oysters before, a great thing to do is when you go to an oyster bar or a restaurant where they're offering multiple varieties, they usually let you pick from whatever selection that they have. So here, I'm just gonna give you a little preview of what we're looking at today. Massachusetts raw oysters, coming at you right now. Okay, again, we got our raw oysters from Massachusetts. We're gonna come back to these, all right? Because first we need our accoutrements. That is the most important thing. Besides the oysters, if you've ordered raw oysters at a restaurant, you've seen all kinds of things accompanying them, from horseradish to Tabasco, lemon wedges, cocktail sauce, and my favorite, which we're gonna prepare here, is a mignonette. That's what we are making here today. So a simple mignonette sauce is made with minced shallots, which we got here, cracked pepper and vinegar. But today we're gonna kick it up a little notch, and for you lovers out there that like it hot and wet, this one will get your subcockles intoxicated with pleasure, I can assure you. We're gonna use shallots, white wine vinegar, a little dry white wine, lemon, cilantro, ground black pepper, and some habaneros for some heat. So some things I'd like to point out first to describe the flavor of a shallot, if you are unaware. They kind of look more like onions, but it's almost like the flavor is almost like if a garlic boned an onion and had a love child, that would be your shallot, all right? And since we're handling habanero peppers, if you ever are to, which are very potent, I would suggest using gloves when handling them. The last thing you want is to get habanero residue on your hands and then touch your eyes, or even worse, your dong or your box, okay? So keep that in mind. I've got the ingredients pre-measured out here, you know, because I'm not going to show you really how to slice and dice. You know why.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
There's plenty of YouTubes out there to show you how to handle a kitchen knife if you so do please. Basically, we are just taking all the ingredients we have here, and I'll put the recipe for exact measurements in the description below, but we're going to take our white wine vinegar, we're going to take our white wine, it's typically a dry white wine. Only thing I had was Sauvignon Blanc, but I like that wine. Whatever you really like to drink, I would just advise leaning towards a drier white wine. Okay. Now we've got our shallots. Okay, we got our habaneros. We've got cilantro, fresh cilantro. Now come on, you people, and you're thinking this tastes like soap or licorice. Come on, get over it. I think if you indulge a little bit, go have some Mexican or Spanish cooking. You are likely to always come in contact with cilantro. It is delicious, and it just kicks cooking up a notch. So, if you must leave it out, you can. All right, and we've got our black pepper. We're literally just gonna whisk this all together. Doesn't mean it need to be too much. Just kind of get it all incorporated, and it looks kind of just like almost like a thin chimichurri. Oh man, that's delicious. It's got some bite. That's good. Now, if you let this sit longer, the flavor is just gonna kind of want to marinate, and the ingredients make out with each other. And it'll just get better with time. So you can either eat right away or have it kind of hang out for a little bit. We have the mignonette ready, and now though we need to shuck our oysters, right? Okay, so a couple things you're gonna need to properly and safely shuck oysters. You're going to need an oyster shucking knife, okay? And it's always a good idea to have an oyster shucking glove. I do not. You can also use a towel to wrap your hand, and I'll show you that in a second. But these oyster shucking knives, please don't try and use a regular kitchen knife. I know these look like prison shakes. They're not very sharp, but they're very strong and thicker than a kitchen knife and can handle a lot of pressure. So safety-wise, you can order these on Amazon. Typically, you find them at Target, any kind of like Bed Bath & Beyond or something like that too. All right, so we've got our oyster shucking knife. We've got our towel. We're gonna wrap the towel over the majority of my hand, okay? We're gonna take the oyster, and let's use this one because I think it's a better example. You see that there's kind of the flat edge here, and then there's also, this is where like the valve is. So the oyster would open like this. You wanna look for the valve, and you'll see that there's kind of like a little crevice in there, and that's where you're going to put your oyster shucking knife. And go like this, and you're going to just wedge it in there, apply a little bit of pressure. It's tough, man. These suckers don't mess around. You just kind of wedge it in there and slowly twist or pull up, and you can see you get in there, okay? And you can kind of just wiggle the knife down the crack. Take it down the crack, baby. Okay? Now we've gotten it loosened up, you can go along the sides against the roof. That'll kind of dislodge it from the shell, because they do like to stick around. And then you can kind of take the knife too and scrape underneath it to detach it from the other side of the shell, just so it's easier to slurp down, okay? All right, so now we've got the oyster. You can see that there's some liquid in there, right? Well, please, don't get rid of that liquid. Leave it in the shell. That's kind of like the ocean love juice that adds the flavor. So now we're gonna literally take the mignonette we made, okay? And we're going to get a good healthy spoonful and just pour it right on top. Get a little bit of all the flavors from the shallots, from the habaneros, okay? So here we go. Just like a tequila shot in college, right down the hatch, all right? Salty from the seawater brine. Nice touch of heat from the habaneros, black pepper. And the vinegar, you could add a little lemon if you want to, but the vinegar I certainly think is nice and tart enough. Adds great flavor to it. There you go. Raw oysters, baby. Thank you for joining me from the subcockles of Doodles' basement. I appreciate your time. Love hanging with you. You know, it doesn't get much easier than the raw oysters. Don't be afraid. Enjoy them in the comfort of your own home. Because, you know, I'm comfortable, right?
Well, there you have it. Would you look at that? Old Doodles walking off in a blaze of glory. He just burned up my whole screen. That's crazy. Can't do habaneros, too much heat, says Crazy Cat Traveler. Well, I don't know. What do you guys think? The money shot, says Trevor Bagakler. Sharon at Sea Travel says, loved it. Let's bring Doodles in because Doodles is over here in the bar preparing the oysters as we speak. He's been shucking the whole time. He did not go and have a cigarette. Instead, he's been over here shucking his little shucker off. So, Leanne Francisconi says, butt naked Doodles. PJ Zipatelli says, nice job, Doodles.
Thank you, everybody.
Doodles is naked, says Anthony Simone. Of course he is. If you've watched the other Cooking with Doodles videos, actually there was only one other, but if you watch that, you'll see that it's a tradition here at the Ship Show. Doodles cooks in the buff.
Well, I'm also very sanitary. I take that very seriously, just so you know.
Chicken on the bottom.
Just pants down.
Pants on the ground. Pants on the ground. Oh, well done, Doodles. I watched the video. I love the little, ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
Clip in there. But well done. And we're about to smash what you saw Doodles making. He brought it here. He made that today. We edited it today. And he's shucking them now. So
you want to tell him where you got these from?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I'll show them. Boom! Right there. Island Creek Oysters. And by sanitary, do you mean Manscaped, says Kevin Brubaker.
Well, yes.
So if you check out the description of this video, you'll find a link that will take you to this Island Creek Oysters place. So I ordered these oysters on Sunday, and I chose the date that I wanted them to be here. And they showed up today. It was fantastic. And no complaints. None whatsoever. They came packed with like this little, I don't know if I have a card still in here, but it came with like this little sensor that that told you if the oysters were still cold enough and if they had been, if it had been too long since they had been shipped. So they click the power on when it ships, and it has to get there within like 16 hours. And if it doesn't, then the colors start to change, and it tells you, hey, if you get to a certain point, don't eat the oysters. But ours were freaking perfect. The sensor was right on time. Amazing. But Island Creek oysters, they do a really good job. The packaging was great. And, you know, that we ordered some caviar as well because, you know, why not?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
So, Mrs. Doodles and I, our first and only trip to Boston so far, went to Island Creek Oyster Bar because they do have some restaurant outposts on a recommendation from a local, and we were not disappointed. We were blown away. God, well, I think at the time we were there, they had 20 different kinds from all sorts of different farmers all along the East Coast in Canada. So this is their bread and butter business. They do a great job. If you're visiting Boston, seek out Island Creek Oyster Bar, at least for dinner or a cocktail. They got oyster shells lining the walls in these cages and stuff. It's a really cool place.
I believe
you guys won't be disappointed. Even if you're not an oyster person, just totally some of the freshest seafood you're going to get.
Yeah, well, from what I've seen, it looks fresh. Now, I can tell you in all honesty that I did not try any of these oysters. Doodles did.
I got one down.
Yeah, Doodles did, and he said it was fantastic. But I think you'll be impressed, especially the Franciscones, with our presentation this evening. It's going to be hard to show you just because it's such a small desk, but you know, Doodles can walk up to the camera out there and kind of show what's doing.
And some of these mother cluckers are tiny.
And from the sounds of it, when your video was playing,
am I grunting?
It sounded like things were happening over there that it was a good thing the camera was off. Because you were like, I didn't know what was happening, but you seem to be working pretty hard over there, and I'm proud of you. But Carla McClendon says, yuck on the oysters and a whistle for the butt-naked Doodles.
Well, thank you.
Cruising for food, she says, oysters are the love sauce of my life.
Whoa!
Or I
like that.
Are the love sauce of life, she says. See the world, what Chris says, is it soaked in ocean love juice? Absolutely. You got to leave the juice in there.
What's that?
You got to leave the ocean juice in there.
You do.
Yes. Don't get your dong butter stuck in a drawer, says Johnny B. from Bella Travel and Adventures. So Donnie Luke's like, oh, wait a minute. So it's not from a gas station? No, sir. No, sir, it is not. It isn't. It's fresh from Island Creek oysters. So there you go. And if you click the link, they'll know that you ordered it because you watched it on the ship show. And I don't know what'll happen, but Leanne Francisconi already knows about Island Creek oysters, so she's like, I love them. So these are a different style, and dang it, I had a card that told me what they were, but they're not their signature brand. It's a different brand, something benzene, or not benzene. Well, I blew that, but it's a cool type of oyster, and I'll figure it out. Brian explained to Leanne exactly what a box of ice is. Okay, anyhow, I feel like I just want to look this up and tell you the name of these oysters because it's important to me that I explain this. Here we go. Okay, so they are bombazine, regular oysters from Ferta Farms in Brunswick, Maine. That's what they are. So they're Maine oysters, bombazine, which means they're the bomb. And that's not a joke. If you do a little research, that is what the farmers who cultivate these oysters, it got that name, from what I understand, based on people. They're kind of a newer operation there where they're growing them, and it got that name because people tried these new oysters and they're like, these things are the bomb. So bombazine, Right, not benzene, Paul. Bombazine. They're the bomb.com. We also have white sturgeon caviar. And for those of you who'd like to know, when it comes to caviar, does anybody in the chat know what makes it caviar? There's a specific reason that there's a designator that makes it caviar. There's lots of fish eggs, but only one style can be caviar. Can anyone tell me in the chat? It's the really good benzene, says Nautical Nurse Nancy. Right. Cruising for Food says she liked the oysters at Acme. See, those, they're good. And I ate 4 dozen raw and 1 dozen roasted. And I like them, but they're not my favorite. Maine lobsters are good. Also,
I'm assuming you want
West
lemon all
Coast.
over these mugs.
Sure. Yep.
All right.
Harm Zegged, glad to have you here. Harm, I see him when we put the vlogs out, and he comments on the videos. It's been a while since I've seen him here, but I think he's on to something in what he's saying. He said stewer, and it doesn't look like anybody answered my question in the chat, so I'll just say it. In order for it to be, oh, there we go, Amy Franzak got it. It has to come from sturgeon, okay? Okay, that is correct. So if it's anything else, it's called roe. Now, Paul Atta, yes, sir. We are sophisticated as crass and sophomoric as we may come across on this show. Y'all know we like some good food. And of course, we would not use a metal spoon. We have mother of pearl spoons for the caviar. We know what we're doing over here. And the reason why is because if you use a metal spoon, it will ruin the flavor of the caviar instantly. So there you have it. So yeah, we have white sturgeon caviar, 30 grams of it. I've never had caviar that actual caviar. I've had lots of roe, but I've never had actual caviar. Paul, Cruising for Food, she got it. It's sturgeon. Paul Addis says, I like filet of fish. Tess Almond says, I like all cooked seafood. Kevin Brubaker says, row your boat. That's right. Row that boat right on down the road, because tonight we're eating caviar. And I wish Michael Anto Giovanni was here so we could fromage him, because we've got some nice fromage on the menu this evening. So that's right, Leanne. It's fancy. Yes. Hi there. Saw this coming by and wondered why it looks like an 80s coffee time TV show with cook and all. That's right. It is. This is a 1980s cooking show. We're kind of low budget over here.
I'm coming over.
Bear with us, Harm. Oh, Doodles. Okay, show the camera out there in the bar. What? Don't turn your mic off. Oh, okay. Doodles is micless. Okay. Let me turn him off then. There we go. All right. So what do we got?
We got a dozen of these beautiful babies. And we've got the mignonette sauce. We've got some Tabasco on there and some lemon juice.
Okay.
A little bit of horseradish on each one, too, because I know that's how you roll.
I love... So you got them all prepped out. We don't even have to add it. This is amazing.
No.
Yes! I'll wait for you, Doodles. Oh, okay. He's getting a trash can for these shells. So we're gonna smash these things. I'm not waiting. I don't care.
Go for it.
Here we go.
Did you add the slurping?
The sound effect was priceless.
Or was that?
You know, they say that oysters improve your libido. Oh, they're so good. And that Meunier fromage is fantastic, Doodles. So amazing.
I gotta say, if I would have had champagne vinegar, that's what I've noticed tastes the best on oysters. I just didn't have any. But white wine works well, but champagne is great.
Yeah, it's listen, fantastic. I was worried about the habaneros, but they are absolutely fantastic.
It's subtle. They're de-seeded, right? So
Yep.
there's no seeds, and that's mostly where the heat comes from is the seeds.
That one was tough to get out of there. Woo!
All of yours on your side, I didn't detach, so struggle.
Amazing.
Yeah.
This is a freaking red alert, y'all. Oh, jeez. It's not working.
You got oyster juice on your keyboard. Well, here's the thing. When you ordered those, it says as long as you keep them on ice, not frozen, refrigerated, like 35 to 40, with a damp towel on top, because you do hit 50 in a pack, right?
Yeah.
I know you can eat 50 in one seating.
I could eat them all right now.
But that'll last you 7 days, they say.
Wait,
So
Sharon at Sea says no horseradish. What kind of joint is this?
no, there is, dude.
There's horseradish in there.
Yeah. Yep.
Paul Addis says, Doodles and John are making out tonight. I could use some improvement, says Donnie Luke. I'm allergic to clams, so I've been afraid to try oysters. Jamie Wilhite says, I don't blame you. Q's Cruiser says, nice presentation. A lot of you may not know that are here right now that Doodles is actually a trained chef. Like, that's no joke. It's not
I'm kind of out of practice, chef, but yes, that is true. And
I'll bet the sound effect of the slurp. Let me try this. Is rather pleasant for those out there in YouTube land. So that's for you.
I'm sure the non-oyster licking their slimy snot.
Yeah.
Things, you know. No.
There's so many people that think that, and that's not the case. As a matter of fact, Daniel Donnelly, I don't think he's here tonight, but he filmed a video in the ship show where he tried an oyster, and he said it wasn't bad, but he probably wouldn't do another one.
I think it's all about also finding what you like to go with it.
Yeah.
I mean,
TCU Pepito says raw, wet, and ready to eat. Sorry, what were you saying?
oh, raw, wet, and ready to eat.
Hashtag
Bow,
moist.
chicka bow. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I've had them also just with nothing on them, just as they come. I need a little bit of something extra going on there. So
Yeah,
that's
no,
why,
I like them both ways. Now,
that's why I love the kind of the vinegar-based sauces that go with them.
I have to say that I think that they weren't lying when they said these oysters are bomb. They're definitely mild. I can enjoy like I can enjoy the flavor of
I had some down
of a plain oyster. But
I've had some down
these are
in
quite
Florida, Apalachicola, like the Panhandle. They're bigger, and they're kind of in that mucky, brackish water.
Yeah.
Fresh water and salt. And they're like twice the size. So
Yeah.
it's actually harder to eat. It's almost too much oyster up in your grill. But they're much saltier.
No, the habanero is definitely not too hot. It's perfect.
No. Yep, that's right.
Daniel Fields mentioned something about doing vodka shots. Okay, we're going to get to that because tonight, after these oysters, we're going to try the caviar, and we're going to try it the Russian way and the British way.
Oh, all right.
And I'm
I
sure
don't know
y'all
the-
can
I don't know what
imagine
the difference is.
the Russian way is with some vodka,
Oh, that sounds right.
and the British way is with a wine. Tonight,
If I had a napkin, I'd go like this to your
Thank you.
your Chizik.
My chizik, it's
Yeah.
off the chisel.
Yeah, that's
On my
right.
chisel. But tonight, we're going to enjoy it the British way with some Mersolé Chardonnay, which is my favorite white wine.
It's still there.
Really?
Corner of your mouth.
Oh.
There you
going
go.
on?
You got it. You got it.
I
There you go.
shook it off like a dog.
Taylor Swift.
Shake it off. Who knew that in 2020 on a Wednesday night I'd be watching two fellas sucking down oysters like shots of tequila? Exactly. Especially when a mass debate is going on.
Yeah, and you know what? We're grasping at straws. There's no cruising going on.
Yeah. I mean, we're eating cruise food, kind of. You can get oysters on the Carnival Horizon. I know that.
So I have yet to be on a cruise ship.
You gonna
and
eat that one or what?
No, that's yours.
Oh.
And I've been on a dozen. No. I've been on 8 different ships, and I've never seen oysters on any of the ships I've been on.
Boy, I got to work on my getting it out of there. I'm not going to say that because I know someone will use that in a clip. Jamie, I know what you're up to over there.
You need to get your oral oyster practice on. You know what I'm saying?
You said it, not me.
I'm just suggesting.
See the World with Chris says, I have been doing tequila shots, then vodka shots tonight because I ran out of tequila. Hey.
Yeah.
Like Daniel Field says, you got to go with what's on hand. That's right. Kevin Brubaker wants to know why I just got turned on. He's asking for himself. Get a plate ready for me. I can be there in 2 hours, says Shauna Snow.
Well, I'm going to take these away.
Okay.
Because we've got other stuff.
Did you turn your mic off?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Are you going back out there?
It's all ready.
Oh. Okay.
Everything is ready.
Well, Doodles doesn't know this, but I set up a shot. He came back. He came back before I could show the Doodles shot, and now his mic's off, so now you just get to watch Doodles in all his glory. So, anyway, we've got more, so don't leave yet. Dang it. Let's see. Heather says she's literally dry heaving, but why? Why? There's no need to dry heave. It's delicious. Have you tried an oyster, Heather? Just be honest in the chat. Have you tried one? Because if you have and you just didn't enjoy it, I'll take that. But if you're saying you're dry heaving just because of what you think it's like, I think you're doing yourself a disservice. That's all I'm saying. John does it so sexily with that sound. Yeah. Jamie Wilhite says, Doodles, did you go to culinary school? Yes, he did. He is a trained chef. So, Cruising for Food sent us a super chat, Doodles, and she says, well, you probably should. You probably should. If you turn your mic on, I think it's on. I've got a green light over here. Well, let's get you back online here. All right, there we go. So, Cruising for Food says, great show, guys. I agree. I'm turned on. I love oysters. Well, would you look at that? Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, and this is for you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for supporting the channel, and thanks for loving oysters as much as we do. Sounds like Doodles is over here wrapping
Christmas presents?
Yeah.
Well, it could be considered that way. For me, this would be a great Christmas.
Paul Atta is over here talking smack. I'm not even going to read your comment, Paul. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm sure it was something not cool to me. I just know how he rolls.
Yeah. Liz Breen says she's eating chips.
Chips!
Mm-hmm. Trevor Gockler says premature.
Can I ask you, John Boy, would you prefer the English way or the Russian way?
Let's go Russian first.
Russian.
Yeah, so we got another super chat. We got another super chat. This one is from Timothy Walters. He says, raw or cooked oysters? Oh, raw. I'm going to pick raw most of the time. I'm just going to put that out there right now.
I applaud you for placing the vodka in the freezer, or should I say, yadka.
Yes, vodka. Thank you for the super chat, Timothy and Wanda. We appreciate that, dagnabbit. I keep getting these little error messages in YouTube, and I don't know that it's causing a problem on your end, but it's causing a problem in my brain.
These are Russian vodka shots. Let me just say that.
So it's time for caviar. So Heather, I'm curious if you are struggling with the oysters, what are your thoughts on caviar? Caviar? Heather. I wonder if this is... Nope, that's not Heather's sound. That's hilarious. The sound I was trying to make was this one. Booyah! But I accidentally hit... I thought the letter C would mean booyah, but
no.
The letter C means something entirely different. So show them what we got here.
Well, we've got the caviar in this fancy dish that John had to have.
I had to have it. That's right. And check it out, Paul. Mother of pearl spoon. That's for you.
That's right. All right.
Truth told, I haven't had caviar in my life.
And we're going to gorge a little bit on who can complain about a charcuterie board just for
That's right.
the hell of it.
We've got some goat cheese, some parmesan. We've got some oh crap. What are those things called? Yeah, toast points, but they're bruschettinis or something. And then we've got these little crisps. I don't know what they are. But this salami right here is bourbon and tangerine pork salami.
First of all, the salami is a rye whiskey and orange zest salami.
Did I say bourbon?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Whatever. Come on. Work
Fresh
with me
pearl
here.
mozzarella, not Parmesan.
Okay.
Okay. You
Oh,
were
wait. Let's get back to the main screen here. Oh shoot.
You were right about the goat cheese, but it's got a cinnamon cranberry kind of compote or chutney.
I don't like that word.
Compote.
Both of those words, compote or
Chutney.
chutney. Ugh. Both those words have to go.
I need some fresh mozzarella.
All right, let's start with the mozzarella.
Are we want to scarf on some charcuterie first or what?
No, let's just get right to it. Let's try
Caviar?
this. Yeah. I'm going to do mine on one of these toast
thick
points.
Toast. Are we supposed to take the vodka shot before or after?
Before, you didn't see the intro, but I watched a video on it.
Okay.
And they did the shot before and then ate they call it a sandwich, which is funny.
This vodka is so cold, it made the glass frost over.
Yeah, and why don't you show them these glasses?
So these are, I don't know if you guys have seen these before, the Royal Caribbean Loving Cup Collection shot glasses. These are old school.
Old school AF.
Yeah.
They used to give these away on the cruises on some level. I'm not exactly sure how the whole system worked.
So my in-laws got theirs like in the early 80s.
Yeah. I got mine 3 weeks ago.
From eBay.
From eBay. And they still have them, right?
I don't know.
Theirs are glass.
I don't know if they still look like this.
Okay. But theirs are glass.
Yeah.
These are metal.
Yeah.
So what kind of vodka are we drinking?
Sam's Club.
Okay.
Very Russian.
It's Russian as heck. All right. Leave the food descriptions to the trained chef. That's right.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's a big shot. So nice when it's that cold.
Yeah, we had it in the freezer all day.
Wait, should I be eating this like really quick after the shot?
I would say so, yeah. Paul Addis says Chernobyl shot glasses.
Am I supposed to put like a lot on here?
They did in the video I watched. Here we go. I've never had it. Have you had caviar?
Yeah, on like sushi.
Okay.
No, I've had
yeah,
roe.
but that's roe. Okay.
I've had roe.
That is not bad at all. There's too much going on with that cracker.
Man.
They say if you're going to eat it right, you should actually just eat it without anything.
Just with the spoon?
Yes. So let me try it like this.
I just use the spoon.
Listen, that's
it's
good.
It's really good, dude.
That's good stuff. I like it.
Roe is like, the stuff I've had on sushi is way more salty.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like little jelly bubbles. This isn't like that at all.
No.
This is really good.
They're kind of like those bow balls or whatever, boo balls.
Oh, snap. We're going to have to go to tea time and, some fancy cruise line and have caviar.
PJ Zipatelli says Crystal Head vodka is really good. Yeah, I've had that. But when you can get a half gallon for like $14 at Sam's Club, it's like, I'll go with that.
And tastes good. I mean,
yeah, it's made by a famous brand. I just don't know.
My wife loves Tito's vodka, and I think this is better than Tito's vodka.
D-Decker. Dang it! It's D-Decker. I can't. It puts my brain in a kerfuffle.
Mm-hmm.
They're cool shotties. Yeah, I thought so too.
How many did you get?
7. It's odd. It comes in one for each day of the week.
Like a collector set.
Yeah. Oh, it's over there. But they're all different colors.
Go gadget arm.
Yeah. Let me try this cured salami.
Uncured.
It's cured.
It's uncured.
It's cured.
It's uncured.
How can it be uncured?
It's not smoked. It's not using any cured salts. It's uncured.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%.
I thought it said
Want me to
cured.
fetch the label?
Yeah. What the hell do I know? Oh, it's good though. I don't taste the bourbon, the rye whiskey in there, but you know. Yes, we do. Look behind you. I brought some down. There's definitely wine glasses out there. They might just be on the counter over there. Oh, no. Sorry, dude. They're right here. Bring in the bottle because I want to show them.
And your fascination with this wine.
Well, so I had this wine for the first time on, dang it, get it straight, on Royal Caribbean at Chef's Table. It's a Chardonnay. It's a little pricey, I'm not going to lie, but...
Like what you pay at the store, though?
This was 27.
So 54 on the cruise.
Probably, yeah. But it is by far my favorite wine. Oh, we're going British style. We might as well have British music. Let me grab these wine glasses. You were supposed to entangle your arms and then do the shots as cruising.
Trevor wants you to eat caviar off my nip.
That's not happening. That is not happening.
I am enjoying a little tribute to my British heritage. I do.
Mountainside, let freedom. Sorry, that's not the right song. It is, but it isn't. All right. Have you had Mercelet Chardonnay before?
So I have not, and I'm not a huge like white wine drinker.
Okay.
If I am, it has to be like super dry.
Well, this is dry. This is There's another. There's a Mercelet Silver. I'll give you a smaller pour if you don't like. You're already breaking the wine drinking rules. Just want you to know that.
There's rules?
You have to drink a white wine from the stem so you don't transfer the body heat from your hand.
It's probably all
to
wine.
the glass. So,
yeah. I mean, I like red where it's already warm anyway.
All right. So let's try it with the wine, British style.
That's pretty good.
Let's entangle our arms for cruising.
We're supposed to do this?
Yes.
But we're doing this left hand. This is way more
difficult. Bros.
I think we did that on the ship with tequila shots.
Yeah. Or Malort. I don't know which one.
Yeah.
All right, so we tried the wine. Let's try
Dude,
the
we've
caviar.
already eaten the whole
Oh, you know
tin.
what? They also said to try the caviar on an oyster. I forgot about that.
What?
Yeah, to put the caviar.
Why didn't you mention that?
Forgot. That thing.
I gotta start sweating again. Let me get this ready. Dude, we've almost demolished this tin. And how much was the tin of caviar for?
$30.
For is it
30
ounce?
grams?
30 grams. Sounds
see.
like a good deal from my marijuana buying days in college, but
30 grams.
30 grams was a lot in college.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Not that much though here.
Okay, so have you tried it with the?
No, I'm about to.
All right, because I'm curious what your thoughts are. What is better,
with the vodka or with the wine?
Mm-hmm. God save the Queen, says Tess Salmon.
Mm-hmm.
$2 Chuck. Hey, Michelle M., I'm with you. $2 Chuck is some good wine. I think you get that at Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. Yeah, $2 Chuck is the bomb. Cruising for Food says I like Sauvignon Blanc. With oysters.
Me too.
Paul Addis says I'll stand.
So that was really good. I think I would rather drink wine with something like caviar.
Okay.
But I had some Russian friends. We would just drink shots of vodka throughout the whole dinner. So it almost didn't matter what you were eating.
Oh, I hear you.
Like, I don't see vodka as a compliment to, like, food. There's just not a whole lot of taste to it.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Wine tastes really good with that.
What do you think of the Mercelet Chardonnay?
It's good.
Yeah.
Can you say it again? Because someone just asked again. They would like you to say it.
Really? I didn't see that.
Zipatelli. What type of wine is that?
Mercelet Chardonnay.
Mm-hmm.
It is a French name, but it's made in California. Yep, Fairfield, California.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
But like I said, there's a silver This is the Mer Soleil Reserve. There's a silver version that's pretty good too. That's like $18 a bottle. So if that's more your style,
I'm curious.
try it. I like it.
I'm curious to see like, okay, this $30 a tin caviar versus what really hoity-toity upper echelon people think of when they order their, $100 a spoonful caviar. Like, I wonder what the difference in that tastes like.
Well, they say the flavor profiles in caviar are so robust and different amongst different kinds that it's almost like wine or oysters for that matter. I didn't try the goat cheese yet.
Dude. I don't know that I've ever had straight up caviar. Like I said, I've had roe on
Yeah. That's not
sushi.
fishy like roe.
That is delicious.
Yeah, it's very, very good. I encourage you guys to try it sometime if you can. Spiker's Crazy Adventures says Merlot is my fave. Yeah, I can dig a good Merlot with a steak or something or some lamb.
Give me a Cabernet, a Shiraz, but I can get down with Merlot too. Something super dry.
It is. You lay it out in circles, then dip in to get all the stuff. I'm not sure what Michelle's talking about.
Does Trader Joe's have like a $2 chuck version of caviar?
Yeah, it's called salmon roe.
Because that's really good.
It's called salmon eggs. You buy them at the local bait and tackle shop.
Oh, yeah. At the vending machine?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That was...
Hey.
I'm surprised.
The wine goes great with the goat cheese, I can tell you that.
Yeah, but I just don't like fruit on cheese or on meat. I just don't.
But you like it in your beer.
Nope.
You like all those fruit-sickle beers.
No, seltzers.
Yeah, but I remember you telling Kelly that those fruit-sickle beers...
Lisa loves those.
All right.
Not myself.
Whatever that is, I do taste the cinnamon in the goat cheese. The goat cheese is mild by comparison.
What about these uncured meats?
I can dig it. I can dig it. My biggest regret right now is that Anthony, or the Italian guy, Michael Anto Giovanni, isn't here to see us eating all this fromage. But
I know. That could honestly, from a culinary perspective, cheese could be its own show.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Just there was smell-o-vision.
So should we talk about cruising?
Michelle M says orange caviar is milder than the black.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't know anything about that. But Cruising for Food says, this is torture. I want all of these things. Yes, you do, because I know you, and I know you'd be liking all this stuff.
Are you talking to Jamie?
No, Cruising for Food.
Oh, okay.
One that Chiquita Bonita.
Well,
her and I enjoyed the same finer things in life as far as cuisine. Goat, tongue,
me
caviar.
Too. Same here. I'm in.
Give me all that.
Mm-hmm. You got that? Brain.
Sauteed beef hearts.
Mm-hmm. Beef cheek pierogies.
Anything cheek. Anything cheek.
So Sharon at Sea Travel says, been checking out the Island Creek Oysters website, ready to jump into the oyster pool and not... Freaking figures. It just doesn't work.
Don't the Francisconis live in Massachusetts?
Yes. No. New Hampshire.
Oh, New Hampshire. Okay. I got you.
Yeah. New Hampshire. Don't mind that black screen. That was me just trying to play Sharon saying knock it out. That it didn't work. So whatever. But hey.
Island Creek, you guys can't
go to Island
wrong.
Creek, tell them the ship show sent you and save nothing.
You get 10% off if you mention dung butter.
10% off of
not really
the price after it delivers. If you mention
promo code dung butter.
Yeah.
No. I wish that would be nice.
Trevor says I'll stick with scotch and bourbon.
Yeah. Well, hey, I can't blame you. I'm a big fan of that too.
Tiffany says you should bring me some she's talking to PJ Zipatelli. You should bring me some wine to have with the tacos.
Speaking of food,
Nick B can't eat.
We had some friends visit this weekend that we are severely. Detroit area where I'm from has a huge Middle Eastern population and some of the best Middle Eastern food you can find anywhere. One of the biggest populations in the country. We have zero Middle Eastern out here.
No,
where we live.
Yep.
And if it is, it's probably gas station quality.
They
brought it this weekend, dude. lamb kofta, chicken shawarma. Oh my goodness.
I don't even know what those words mean, but I liked it. I tried it too.
Heaven.
The lamb sausages, whatever those were.
The lamb skewers, that's the lamb kofta.
Those were good.
Tabbouleh, actually really well-made hummus, garlic sauce. Oh boy. All that stuff.
Dong to dong, 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 butter.
Tom Beetle Bailey wants to know, would Coke, Pepsi, or cocaine be better with oysters?
I would go with the last two. No, I'm sorry. The first and last. I don't do Pepsi.
Yeah, I don't do Pepsi.
I don't do cocaine either. What the hell? Tom,
but
you're a troublemaker.
There was a day and time where I would say the third one is the best option. But
you guys like to get us in trouble with your comments.
Cherry Pepsi is the only Pepsi I get down with.
Tess Almond says we are in New Hampshire, but 20 minutes driving the car to Massachusetts.
No, Tess Almond didn't say that.
I said Leanne.
Oh, I thought you said Tess Almond.
No, Tess Almond says, dang it, just hot in here. Not sure why.
Because we're eating oysters, baby.
Maybe I did say Tess Almond. Who knows?
Promo code Dung Butter.
That's right.
That's right, dude. If we blew up enough, we could get away with that too.
Oh, I know.
I'm enjoying this fresh mozzarella.
Me too. But the goat cheese is my fave. Daniel Field says in Los Angeles we have Middle Eastern food everywhere.
Oh, you're so lucky, dude.
Decker. She says the white brand or the wine brand.
Penfolds. Yep,
Penfolds.
Familiar. I drink a lot of the red. Oh yeah, 19 Crimes. I drink a lot of their reds. So she works for
I saw that
company.
at Meager today.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I probably have to. I don't know if you guys do Princess Decker. If you have any good white wines, as far as like Sauvignon Blanc, that kind of like the drier whites, let me know, because my wife will.
Lots of Sauvignon Blancs from
my
Australia.
wife will only buy something that's New Zealand.
Oh, that's true.
That's all she said. If it's New Zealand, she's buying it. So California.
I did say Tess Almond. I didn't say Leanne Francisconi. Well, dagnabbit. Rachel's saying, look what the rooster got from Rachel to Wanda. That's right. I've got Baby Yoda. That's right. And that's not Jason Momoa. That's Mando, otherwise known as the Mandalorian.
I tried to get Lisa to watch that because I had not seen it yet, and I heard it was really good. 5 minutes in, she's like, what the F is this?
A good chilled Mountain Dew with caviar. Listen, I don't expect Lisa to like anything Star Wars, but I will say this. The Mandalorian is the jam.
She doesn't like anything movie or TV show related that's more like in the fantasy realm or sci-fi. She's like, forget about it. She would like
forget about it.
She'd rather watch. Oh, look how much you're gonna put on. You're just gonna shove it right down your gullet.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good like that, isn't it?
It is. It's salty, but it's not that fishy.
It's not like salmon roll. That's too salty for me.
Yeah. And when it pops in your mouth, it's like.
I could see that on like deviled eggs over the top.
Well, so that was one of the accoutrements that they recommended,
really?
where you cut the deviled egg, not deviled eggs, but hard-boiled eggs, and you separate the yolks and the whites, and you
put the caviar in the white cup.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yep.
All right. Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Heather said, "Booyah!" Says Franzia Chardonnay, circa 2019. That's her jam. Franzia, I think that's a boxed wine, right?
Yeah, isn't the new thing, rosé all day? That's like the new jam.
I like rosé.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder Lisa won't watch the ship show then, says Pauletta.
Yeah.
It is a fantasy over here. Every woman's fantasy.
I'll tell you what, though.
Just kidding.
She may not always tune in, but she had the best time at our meetup in Vegas.
Yeah.
She
same with
had
Kelly.
the best time.
Yep.
She so much so that now that she knows what she's getting into, she's really looking forward to it. And I think we need to talk about it more. We haven't in a while. Because there's a lot of uncertainty right now, I think you can still probably plan on next October.
Yes.
2021 to Bermuda.
Absolutely.
On the Norwegian Breaker with the Sharon at Sea travel crew. and the ship show hosting, you guys, we're going to have a ball.
For those of you who came to Vegas, you know that
I'm getting some more Marseillais because I do like it.
Oh, it's right here. Look at that. If you've been on the Carnival Horizon, you know that Sharon at Sea is a walking party, and like we're just the
two ship shows living in a fishbowl.
Year after year, we're just two ship shows living in a fishbowl. Year after year. But you guys know what kind of a good time is about to happen on this cruise.
Decker. So, okay, so Oyster Bay is my wife's favorite wine.
Yeah,
so
I saw that today.
So if that is one of your brands, then heck yeah, she's super happy.
I almost bought some because it was the Oyster in the name, but I don't like that wine.
And it's twist off. So
I don't. It's not that I don't like that wine. I don't like that type of wine. Sauvignon
Too dry?
Blanc. No, it tastes like asparagus to me.
You don't like asparagus?
I do. I just don't like my wine to taste like that. That's all.
I gotcha. I'd like to know what people want to see me cook next. I mean, we're typically going to put the Cooking with Doodles on a standalone video. We just like to show it in the shows for a breakup. Kind of break up the what's going on, but I'd like to know what you guys want to see.
I know what I want to see.
What?
I want to see that perfect steak video you were talking about.
There's a lot of those on. I mean, you want my opinion, perfect steak? Because that's like one of the most common things.
Yeah, and because then it'll open the floor for discussion. You know, Kim Jertebi's going to be in there. No. The only way to do it is on the big green jur. But Jason Orth will probably jump in there too, maybe with a few comments.
I'm just laughing because Paul says SAS Travel is the real thing.
Yeah, we're just right, exactly.
We're just two ship
shows living in a fishbowl, riding the coattails of Sharon at Sea, quite frankly. But they've turned into some of our best friends in this community, and we couldn't be more grateful that we're a part of this October cruise coming up.
That's right. Well, Tess says, I don't understand eating something you have to cut with an egg. Yeah, I didn't mean really cut. I just already like deviled eggs. Yeah. So I think adding caviar, you can't go wrong.
Right. And if we're being honest, if you look up like how to eat caviar, Island Creek Oysters will tell you eat it however you want. You know what I'm saying? But traditionally, eating it by itself is the way to go. And in order, like the drinks that we found were like the Russian way were vodka, and the British way was like different types of wine. It didn't have to be a Chardonnay. They didn't even say it had to be white. But, we figured we might as well show you guys something that would make Brian Francisconi eat his heart out. But this guy makes charcuterie boards every Saturday night, so he knows
Brian
what he's
does?
doing. Mm-hmm.
Dude.
The man always has a great snack tray.
That's my favorite way to eat, honestly. You could make that a meal for days, and I think that's why I liked eating at my Russian friends so much, that it was just a long ordeal of eating, and I mean ordeal in a good way.
Right.
You're just taking shots every so often, trying different meats, cheeses, fish eggs, pickled herring, all sorts of crazy weird stuff.
I don't like pickled herring.
Do you like creamed herring?
No.
Oh, yes, I bet you do.
I've tried it.
You've not tried creamed herring.
Yes, I have. It was in a jar. My grandpa made it.
We're going to try that again.
I'll try it again.
We're going to try it again.
Di Decker says, it sounds weird now the ship show is calling me by my correct pronunciation. I think I prefer D now. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It's D Decker. Well played. Okay. I think we would be remiss, though, as we sip our wine and eat our oysters. When you think of these kind of foods, who doesn't think of Van Halen? right?
I think of Buck Cherry personally. But
well, I mean, it's a sad day, and I was gonna put a video together, but I spent too much time doing oyster stuff that I didn't get to it. But Eddie's dead.
Yeah, R.I.P. Eddie Van Halen. That's a bummer.
I'm gonna put it out here, and I feel like it might turn off some people. I did like Van Halen, but they were not one of my favorite bands. Do I think Eddie Van Halen was one of the greatest people to ever touch the frets?
Yes.
Yes. Was he a trailblazer? Yes. But I just never got into.
I can't drive.
That was, but no,
I know.
You know what I'm saying. Now,
I know.
Don't get me wrong.
I know.
You know, some of the guitar parts, you know, or bim, 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 bim.
What about Panama? Panama?
Okay, fine. Reach
Panama
down
was
between
great.
my legs and ease the seat back. That's all I really know about.
The video of Panama was freaking
Yeah, but
amazing.
see, I wasn't into that kind of music back then. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to NWA.
Yeah, I hear you.
And
I'm with you.
I was listening to R&B, Jodeci. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's just not my jam. But it is a loss to the musical world. Jodeci was the shiz. I don't care what you say.
I didn't know that about you. Sorry.
Jodeci is the best. Don't you dare talk bad about Jodeci.
Okay.
We know what you need. A little bit of Jodeci.
Jodeci is the best is a strong statement.
Oh, yeah. Well, hi, I'm the Red Rocketer. Listen.
Can you do that? I can't drive 55.
It's not time to make.
Can
Yes.
you do that for me?
I can't drive 55. Listen, should I be making light of things?
You're not.
Right now?
You're not.
The best tribute is comedy.
Yeah. And I don't you're not making light of anything. Right? Van Halen was awesome. Eddie Van Halen, obviously one of the top probably 5 guitarists of all time.
Mm-hmm.
We were having this argument the other day before we even learned of this, of who would be one of the top guitarists or singers of all time. We had a tough time with that.
Yeah. For me, the best lead singer was this guy that sang for Bela Fleck and the Flecktones. I don't even know his name.
Was his name Bela Fleck?
No. But Freddie Mercury probably is in the top 2 or 3, but probably my top guy.
Robert Plant's probably in the top 3 or 4.
I'll put him in there. Yep.
Geddy Lee.
Yeah. Who was the guy that sang the best version of that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you?
Is it Michael Bublé?
No. No, he was a really good singer. And somebody will tell us in the chat. He died early, young. But Lisa Ragsdale is here.
What?
She says she's late.
Yeah, but I know she's drinking wine. And Lisa, by the way, D. Decker works the company that manages Oysterberry wine.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, girl. Even more reason that we need to go tour Australia and New Zealand, my #1 bucket list trip.
Yeah, I agree. New Zealand is definitely.
I need to take a month and just do both while I'm there.
Nick B says John loves Jodeci. That's right. Jodeci was baby making music. You got that right. And
Marvin
listen,
Gaye is baby making music.
in the Marine Corps, I'd throw on a little Jodeci, hit play on the
Kelly?
cassette deck
Did you
of
like
my
R.
boom
Kelly?
box
Did you
in my
like
barracks room, and I'd be like, "How you doing, girl? You want to hear some Casey and JoJo?"
That's fine.
And we're gonna go to Jodeci Town.
Did you like R. Kelly too?
Not that much.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, regardless of how he is. I mean,
But there
his
was some
music.
good R&B. And if I ever fall in love again, I will be sure that the lady is a free. Yeah. I was into some R&B back in the day. That was just my deal. I did like Boys to Men.
That's what that was?
I did not like NSYNC.
Well, I don't know if that wasn't considered R&B.
No, that was considered. If you ever did that, I think I'll have a heart attack. I don't even know if that was NSYNC.
I don't know. NSYNC all the way. Yeah, my wife would argue she loved NSYNC.
Someone saying, I think it was PJ Zipatelli, he says that we should do shots for Eddie.
Of another vodka. That it was so good.
Yeah, let's do another chilled vodka.
I never remember to throw my vodka in the freezer.
Well, I only knew that because I read the thing.
Because we wanted to be Russian for tonight.
Right. Stolage.
All right.
Fromage. Stolage.
Stolat is Polish.
Listen, I don't know what meat we're eating. I don't know what cheese we're eating.
Where's your shot glass?
I thought I gave you mine.
Or did I throw mine on the floor?
There's more over there.
Need one.
Well, grab one right there.
Where did yours?
I gave you mine. Yours is probably behind your monitor.
I bet you brought it. Yep.
Hey, you guys want to see Doodles over there at work? Let's show him over there. There he is. He's getting the vodka out. Yes, but it's a tile floor. That could be bad. We all grieve in our own way. That's right, Paul. We do. And trust me, I respect Van Halen thoroughly. And Eddie Van Halen is someone, as a musician myself, that I will always hold in high regard. And the world lost a good musician there this week. And I mean, I think if we're being honest, it's sad that we lost him when we did. But it's also somewhat surprising that he made it as long as he did with, if the stories about him were true. Holy crap, that man could drink. Tim Buckley, that's who it was. No, Jeff Buckley. Yes, it was Jeff Buckley, Daniel Fields. You're absolutely right. I would say Freddie Mercury, Jeff Buckley. Man, I'll give it to Zeppelin there. But then I'm probably, I don't know. I like that guy from I'm Sailing Away from Styx.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You like the guy from the Jerky Boys?
Listen here, Jerky. Should I bring my freaking tools? I'll say you buy this car, I'll wrap your freaking head in with a ratchet.
Frank Rizzo?
Yeah.
All right, shall we?
Hello, my name is Ali Kamal. Sorry. All right.
All right. Cheers.
Here's wait. I'm a man of few words. So, hey! I just edited that
was that
footage
me?
the other day. Yes.
My toast?
Mm-hmm. You son of a... You mother clucker!
They were in on it.
I knew something was up.
They were in on it.
I knew something
They
was
saw
up.
me. You didn't see.
I saw that your glass was frosty on the outside. Like, if you guys can see, it's like got ice growing on the outside of it.
Yeah, but see, look.
I wasn't watching you. I was watching the comments,
but
you son of a...
You're not paying attention to the screen over there.
I'm looking at this screen with the comments. Jerkwad. Freaking got me good.
You want
Son of a pup.
Oh, can you blow us back up on the screen?
Oh, I'm so mad at you right now.
Do you want a regular one?
Yes.
Right.
How dare you? You son of a gun. So everybody saw you doing that? Were you like playing it up for the camera? Yeah. Oh, God. I think that's the best part of the show. Screw the oysters. Oh, Pauletta saying, cheers to the maestro. That's right, Sharon at Sea. That is absolutely right. Listen, are you good with your hands? You got to have good hands to work with hot dogs. I want to start a hot dog stand, and I want to blow up my ex-wife's house.
Yeah. You live up there in Watertown?
Should I bring my freaking tools? I'll fix any car.
Underrated, the Jerky Boys were.
Son of a gun, I can't get me like that. I was vulnerable. Got me in my most vulnerable moment.
I'm sad.
Here I am over here singing the Sticks, and the next thing you know, you're up there playing games with me.
Fireball.
You can come sail away your hind end out of here.
I'm kind of sad that we're out of caviar.
Who's gonna shuck the rest of these oysters for me, dude?
We have them for a few days. We're going to be eating them over the next few days.
Okay, but we have to.
You don't have to eat 30 in one night. They're good. Don't worry.
I like to
about it.
eat 50 in one night.
Don't
Oh, we
worry
got a
about
new name, So Cargo. Cruising for food. It was in my suggestions, so I had to come see what it was. Well, look at that. So Cargo's here.
I think tomorrow night we just...
Hey, So Cargo, if you wouldn't mind, would you hit that subscribe button? A little thing will show up on the screen, and everyone will know you subscribed. It'll be cool.
That would be cool. But I think we can recreate a charcuterie board and oyster evening tomorrow night.
Okay.
Will Kelly eat the oysters or no?
No, but she'll eat the charcuterie.
Okay, Lisa will.
Griffin and Alyssa are here. Well, here's to you. We were, if you missed it, you guys missed it, but we had some oysters and we had some caviar, but we had the caviar Russian style and British style. And the Russian way is with some chilled vodka. Well, El Duderino went to go get us another vodka shot so we could toast. I almost said David Lee Roth. Eddie Van Halen. And while I wasn't looking, he poured himself some vodka and poured me some Fireball, and it got me right in the bottom of the subcockles.
Excellent.
All right, so
total shuckster, Daniel.
To Eddie, the man who wrote solos that everyone is still practicing to this day.
No doubt about it.
To the man who played piano parts that everyone is still practicing to this day. And when we hear just 2 notes of those songs, we feel it deep down in the subcockle area. This is for you. You are the man. You will always be the man. Still odd.
Cheers, Eddie.
Much love.
Yeah, that was a bummer. I didn't even know he was only like 65 years old.
Yeah, he had cancer though.
Bummer.
So Cargo did subscribe, but they have their subscribers private, so it's not going to show up.
I gotcha. All right.
Well, this is what you would have seen. But it would have said, So Cargo, just subscribe. It wouldn't have said super chat or any of that.
You want to talk about Bugoctober, though?
Yes.
We have to.
Yep, I do.
This is important.
And I think after that, we should get out.
Well, do you want to share your disappointment?
We should get out while the getting's good. Oh, we just got another super chat, I think.
Our boy, Timothy.
Wait. I don't know if that was just now or not. No, that's just a replay. Don't do that again. Hey, Timothy, thanks again, though.
Well, Timothy, you can give $5 more if you want.
Hold on.
That was a super great comment, Doodles.
Anyway, Bugoctober.
Yeah.
Now, last night I was feeling a little down in the dumps. I was editing, and I ran into an editor's block. I was feeling a bit depressed.
I thought you were just about to go into the Tony Jackson. I forgot to cock my bagat.
Yeah, well, no, I was getting hot and heavy. It was getting there. No. But, I was editing, and I was trying to finish this upcoming vlog, and I just got upset because things weren't working out the way I wanted, and I'm a baby like that. But anyway, I lost my train of thought.
You forgot to cock your bagat?
Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, I was upset, and then it kind of translated over. I'm like, well, let me see how many Bugoctober videos we got, right?
Yeah.
And Paul Addis says, put your phone sideways, darn it. I know. But so we only had 2. And I was just like, come on, guys, I really want this year's Bugoctober to be like.
So that means if we trend that way, by the end of the month, we're going to have 8.
Right. But everybody was basically like, look, everybody was like, listen, don't put pressure on us. How dare you rush us? Shame on you, Rooster.
Don't put baby in a corner.
That's right. And they were right. I took a step back and I realized, who are you to tell these people what to do? But I'm going to tell you right now, we need some Bugoctober videos.
I disagree. No. You are someone to tell them what to do. We need some Bugoctober videos. Are you going to play the last Bugoctober?
I did last week.
It's Bugoctober.
How about we play it as an out?
All right.
Because it's kind of a long video, and let's just say goodnight.
Yeah, but it's a fantastic video.
Yeah, but it's...
Is this one going to have the music?
Yeah, it's got it. Yeah. Well, shoot, I don't know if I fixed that or not. It won't have the music because the one I posted in the group has the music.
All right, so then I think you should wait.
Tess Almon says, I'm sending a video, I promise, but after this weekend, we'll work on it. That's fine. For those of you who would like to see...
I think you have to play it regardless, because people need to know if they're not aware of what it's all about. But October is a celebration.
It is. It is absolutely a celebration. And it's not a celebration of the ship show. It's a celebration of the coop, of y'all, of all you people. Now, I know tonight was kind of a slow night, and I know there was a big mask debate going on. So it was hard to compete with that, and lots of other people were live as well. But you guys are like a huge part of the show.
The main part.
There are so many characters in this chat. If you go back and watch the live streams, you'll see. And if you're part of our Facebook group, right here, down here, like, where am I pointing? Right over here. If you look over here, and you join the Ship Show Facebook group, you'll see that it's full of different characters that kind of push the dialogue of this show forward.
And into amazing directions.
Yeah,
every time.
We couldn't be more thankful to y'all. And after seeing last week's video, or last year's October video, I kind of was like, man, how amazing was that last year?
Dude.
And Tony Jackson, you're right. I am very passionate. It's a passion of mine to be a part of this group that we have and the cruise community as a whole. It is a passion of mine. And watching that video and seeing all the people, there's a lot of people that are still here, and there's some that we haven't seen in a while, which makes sense because the cruising is shut down. But to see all those videos was just like,
I know.
Wow.
Kevin Brubaker says Doodles needs to smoke. That's why he wants you to play it. Well, that part of that is true.
Who said that?
Kevin Brubaker. Part of that is true, but honestly, the most important part is I want people to understand like
what it is.
That was such a fun video.
Yes.
And when we see it, dude, it just tickles our subcockles.
It tickles our fancy.
Yeah.
Lori Dashiell.
It's my favorite time of the year. October.
Yeah, it's the most wonderful time of the year. There are people begawking and doors will be knocking, and they are with cheer. We just got a super chat.
You know what sound effect I haven't used tonight?
No, you didn't. But when you were over there pouring the shots, Heather Sabuya had a comment, and I thought the C would be the thing.
Oh, what did
you
you
hit
press?
C, and it did that. But what I should have pressed was
Hello.
no, I don't know what.
Jesus.
See, I don't know how to use your soundboard.
There's way too much. There's 5 sounds going on.
We got a super chat though, Doodles.
Well, our viewer count is also plummeting. I think we should.
Well, yeah. I mean, would you be watching something like this?
Yeah, probably, but that's just me.
I mean, if it were me, I would have just said, you know what? Trying to find something.
Timothy Walters has now donated $50. Thank you, Timothy.
What? Again?
Yeah.
Oh, he did again.
He's had 10 super chats.
But we also got a super chat from Tommy from Always Be Booked.
Super chat. Excellent. Super chat.
That's for you, Tommy. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. You missed the oysters, but let's just say Doodles prepared them perfectly. The mignette that you prepared was top notch.
Yeah, it's
the caviar.
It's hard to say mignette. It's almost like saying I edited it.
Right. I'd rather say mignette.
Well, it's mignette or mignonette. It's hard
that's
to
what
say.
You said in the video, like mignonette.
But it's hard. So there's 2 French words that say that. Mignette is
and
like
fromage.
Means like beautiful or lovely, and then mignonette. It's hard to say. It's like I edited it.
Means dong butter.
Right, probably.
Okay, got it. All right, well, we've covered all the bases, Doodles.
Yeah, that's right.
I thought I had a sound on the soundboard, says Lori, after Vegas. Not yet, Lori. We've been too busy with regular life, and if you could send me a private message to remind me, because Vegas was kind of a haze.
Well, we need you to edit that because that's in footage.
Yeah. It sounds like a cat got a hold of Jamie and Sharon at Sea Travel. That's right. So Cargo was mentioning earlier, Griff and Alyssa are here, that they were binge watching their videos. If you haven't checked out Griff and Alyssa and haven't binge watched their videos, start back at Freedom of the Seas videos. That's where it started for me. Now, there's more before that, but start there and you'll see what I'm talking about.
And you know what?
You'll be binge watching.
I want to see a Big October video from Griff.
Yeah.
I proposed that challenge.
You know what? That's true. Are you still here? Let me see if they're here.
I want a Griff Big October video.
They're still here. Listen.
Come on, live and direct from
They're here. Wait, I just hit the W button. That's not what I was trying to do.
Live and direct from your new digs.
Yes, we want a Big October video from Griff and Alyssa in the new camper. Especially since I was informed just the other day that since Griff has no concept of geography whatsoever, that he wasn't aware that in November it's cold AF in Michigan. He's like, hey, what's the temperature like in Michigan? It's like, dude.
Oh, dude.
We're almost Canada.
People that live in Florida and they're going to attempt to drive in northern climates in the winter.
In a camper? In a camper? With a camper? Just don't listen.
They shut down the whole state of Georgia if there's like an eighth of an inch of snow.
Yeah, you have no idea, guys. Nancy Field says our plan will freak you all out for Big October.
Good.
Well, I can't wait.
That's what I like to hear. That
Flamingo
is
Pam,
what I like to hear.
See, Flamingo Pam, she says we will always be watching. And that's why
Flamingo Pam usually saves her bagox for her husband.
Yes.
But
yes.
I'm waiting. I cannot wait
That's
to see
such a
your
good
video,
comment. That was a super awesome comment because that was her video.
Yeah, she's got major love for the ship show.
Yeah.
And she's one of our beloved moderators. So I can't wait to see what you dig up, girl. And also the mother hen. I expect, so can I ask? I can't demand, but I can ask. Can you please, mother hen, with your Big October video, can you include Tegan? Because Bailey would love that, and we're going to include Bailey in ours.
Yeah. We still haven't figured out what we're going to do. Yeah. So Cargo says, I love Canada. Yes, so do we. And there's lots of people in this chat, Paul Atta being one of them who's in Canada. So Paul Atta says, Griff and Alyssa are heading up the ice roads to me.
The ice roads.
That's funny. Trevor Bagakler, he's from Canada.
At least this whole week is going to be like 65, which is, I guess I can't complain.
I can't drive 65!
God, I loved Eddie Van Halen, but I just am not a fan of the Red Rocker.
No,
just not.
I'm not either.
I'm a David Lee Roth dude.
Just a gigolo, and everywhere I go.
That's really funny.
Ooh, this sea.
I'm a big fan. I can't believe you know that.
Music dance, selling each romance. Ooh, they say.
That's hilarious.
I ain't got nobody, somebody.
Woo!
Some biggity bop, skibbity bop. 'Cause I ain't got nobody. Anyway.
Oh my God. Dude. He did the kicks with tassels and everything. Yeah. Oh, man.
Skibbity bop.
Sammy Hagar had a tough act to follow, I just got to say. That was monumental. I'm not worthy. That was fantastic.
Oh, my gosh.
I love that.
Guys, we'd like to say thanks for watching. May you always remember to cock your bagok. Listen, for 65 people to still be here with everything that's going on tonight, we can't thank you enough. Be sure to be on the lookout for your pumpkin oil. Christopher Brown, you and I need to have an offline conversation during the weekend about some oil replenishment, maybe even a monthly subscription type thing. Because I just got into a big kerfuffle with the people I get my oil from, and they're trying to take advantage. So We need to talk. We will talk soon.
Yep.
If you guys haven't checked out Motor City Candleworks, check them out online. I've got a video that I've been meaning to play, but I'll play it soon. And Fair Dinkum, you should check them out. Daniel Donnelly, I saw that. D. Decker. That's for you too.
Fair Dinkum?
The truth.
Oh.
Like, boy, he beat the crap out of that guy, Fair Dinkum. Like, for real.
Is that Australian?
Yeah, but D. Decker told me nobody uses it for real until she used it last week in a comment, and I
can't wait to have a durry.
But she did say that. So Cargo said I just had a flashback to the music video.
Dude, the video is so funny.
Hey,
I can't believe you recited that like that. That was fantastic.
I used to love that song. But so I wanted to show this to my friend Jamie from Sharon at Sea Travel. This is a caviar cooler, but how cool is this as a dirty martini? Keep it cool when you set her down.
Chalice.
Glass. Listen, I have 2 of these. If you'd like the other, I'm more than willing to sell it to you.
What am I? I don't live across the street from you, and I can't have one?
Oh, would you like one?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Jamie, you're screwed then. Sorry, buddy.
I like caviar, dude.
Okay, I thought maybe you were going to say dirty martini.
No, we got to eat some caviar.
All right.
Dude.
Good night, guys.
You need your own tin. I need my own tin.
Fair enough. Tess Almond says, good night, guys. Really enjoyed it. Be careful with that pumpkin oil. Just saying. Tess Almond, thank you. Oh, God. Why is it not playing? Oh, that's because I'm not on the right screen. There we go. Oh, God. This is for you, girl.
Bum, bum, bum.
We're talking to Tess Almond. All right, enough of that. Lori DeShield says she wants to see the watch. Oh, gosh.
Dude, you have to tell them that is a Swatch gummy watch.
That is a Swatch gummy watch, y'all.
From like the 90s.
Yes. It's old school. It's as old school as they come. But there you go.
Dude,
that's for you, Lori.
Probably. See this mug. That's probably a collector's item.
I don't know.
I bet you.
I don't know if it is or not. But
I bet you.
Papa Mozo, he's here. He was here earlier, I thought. He said, hello, friends.
Hello, friends. Hello.
You got here just in time for us to say goodbye. So, yes, Cruising for Food says yes, Swatch. It was a great show. Fair dinkum. Thanks, says D. Decker.
You know what I miss? You remember what
Is this where John and Doodles make out, says Paulina?
You know what I miss? I miss this.
Yes, Vegas.
Vegas. I really do miss Vegas. I'm trying to talk Mrs. Doodles into my birthday in January, a long weekend in Vegas. I know the pools won't be open at that time, but that's my jam.
Let's get the flock out of here, man. Seriously.
All right.
Wow, very nice. I'll give you a 12-pack of Meisterbrow, says the ship show. Or says Sharon at Sea Travel. Meisterbrow. I sent you a bottle of Eagle Rare. You want to send me some Meisterbrow?
I didn't mean to play the chicken dance.
That was perfect, though. Meisterbrow, chicken dance, cruising for food, it all goes together. It's a circle of life.
I think you, me, and Jamie in Oktoberfest in Germany just sounds really cool.
Me too. And he can say what he says. Mine for beer for Froffen.
Schatzi at sea.
Yes. All right.
Kerflufflin.
Guys, it's been great. Thanks for watching. May the force be with you. Especially in the next couple weeks, would you stop using social media as a weapon? Be friends with each other. Nobody cares about your political opinion. You'll never change anybody's mind. Just stop it. Let's get along. Let's be the cruise community that we are. Who cares about the mask debate? Let's get on the cruise ships and go.
I just want to cruise.
Just stop being mean to each other. Be nice.
I just want to cruise.
We want to see more pictures of your family.
I want to go on a boat.
We want to see less stuff about how you hate Biden and Trump. Less of that, more of your family, more of your hairdos, more of your makeup, more of your landscape.
I want to go on a boat.
Cruise pictures from previously. Let's see that.
Big
we don't
hair.
care what you think about the presidential candidates on Facebook.
We'll see some big hair.
Good night, everybody.
Pies.
Ship Show.
I'm tired of hanging round. We can need a night out on the town, but I'm sick of all the fellas out trying to cock like it never stops. Already feeling like it's a waste of time, but you're standing there alone. I can't help myself, cause it looks like you're thinking about leaving. Gotta conjure up a perfect little plan and convince you to stay tonight. We're gonna do it right. Where we go.